Coming to you live from Alpharetta, Georgia, it's the Matt L. Podcast. It's another study of the Book of Hosea podcast. Viewer discretion is advised again. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I invite you to sit back and relax as I read another chapter in the story. This is from chapter 4 of Hosea. Hear the word of the Lord, O Israel. The Lord has brought these charges against you, saying, there is no faithfulness, no kindness, no knowledge of God in your land. You make vows and break them. You kill and steal and commit adultery. There is violence everywhere, one murder after another. That is why your land is in mourning, and everyone is wasting away. Even the wild animals, the birds of the sky, and the fish of the sea are disappearing. Don't point your finger at someone else and try to pass the blame. My complaint, you priests, is with you. So you will stumble in broad daylight, and your false prophets will fall with you in the night. And I will destroy Israel, your mother. My people are being destroyed because they don't know me. I refuse to recognize you as my priests. Since you have forgotten the laws of your God, I will forget to bless your children. The more priests there are, the more they sin against me. They have exchanged the glory of God for the shame of idols. When the people bring their sin offerings, the priests get fed. So the priests are glad when the people sin, and what the priests do, the people also do. So now I will punish both priests and people for their wicked deeds. They will eat and still be hungry. They will play the prostitute and gain nothing from it, for they have deserted the Lord to worship other gods. Wine has robbed my people of their understanding. They ask a piece of wood for advice. They think a stick can tell them the future. Longing after idols has made them foolish. They have played the prostitute, serving other gods and deserting their God. They offer sacrifices to idols on the mountaintops. That is why your daughters turn to prostitution, and your daughters-in-law commit adultery. But why should I punish them for their prostitution and adultery? For your men are doing the same thing, sitting with whores and shrine prostitutes. O foolish people, you refuse to understand, so you will be destroyed. Though you, Israel, are a prostitute, may Judah avoid such guilt. Do not join the false worship at Gilgal or Beth Aven, even though they take oaths there in the Lord's name. Israel is stubborn, like a stubborn heifer. Should the Lord feed her like a lamb in a lush pasture? Leave Israel alone, for she is married to idolatry. When the rulers of Israel finish their drinking, off they go to find some prostitutes. They love shame more than honor, so a mighty wind will sweep them away. Their sacrifices to idols will bring them shame. And then I wrote in parentheses, which they love. So that's chapter 4 of the book of Hosea. And God is speaking to the prophet Hosea about Israel turning away from him. Just a couple of notes that I wrote when I was reading through and studying chapter 4 of Hosea. So God is saying to Hosea, do not join the false worship at Gilgal or Beth Aven. That word Beth, as in Beth Aven or Aven, means house, and Bethel means house of God. And when it says, should the Lord feed her like a lamb in a lush pasture, it makes me think about how Jesus, the Lord, is the good shepherd. Whew, it's warm. So that's chapter 4 of Hosea. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.